the podcast called No Subject because that's the title of all my Gmails.
Yep, that's actually how I came up with the name. I'm a freaking genius, I know. I looked on YouTube and Spotify, and there were no, podcasts called No Subject, so I was like, I'm gonna steal that name before someone else thinks of it.
So, in this, episode 1 or 2, I don't know. What episode is it, Logan?
It's the first one, because we are not doing another one. Well, we haven't done another one. Well, I mean, we have recorded one. I just need to edit it. So technically this would be episode 2, depending on which one I edit first. My future self, this is the episode number. There it is. Wow, so cool. Anyway.
Okay.
This is a horrible intro, dude.
Today, it's going to be candy.
Candy, yes. I don't know if we've explained it in either podcast, but basically how this podcast works is we'll just pick a random subject to talk about, and then eventually we'll just go off topic like every single podcast ever does. And yeah, we'll just do stuff.
Okay, so it's hard to tell. I don't know if my favorite candy is Jolly Ranchers or Starburst.
Jolly Ranchers or Starburst. I gotta say, the best candy is gotta be Starburst. Oh shoot, that's hard, man. Jolly Ranchers or Starburst. Like if you stack like 4 or 5 Starburst, like pink and red Starburst, it's like the best thing in the world. You just eat it and it's just so good. It's like basically like gum you can swallow, pretty much.
I know. Dude,
it's so freaking good. But on the other hand, Jolly Ranchers, their flavors, their grape, the best flavors out of all of them are blue, grape, or I don't know what flavor blue is. What is it? Is it like blue raspberry?
Yeah, my favorites are grape, blue raspberry, and cherry. Green apple.
I don't know about cherry. I think watermelon might be my favorite, like of the red colors.
Yeah, watermelon is pretty cool, but honestly, I prefer cherry. But anyways, I think it's hard to compare Jolly Ranchers and Starburst because they're 2 different types of candies.
Right.
Starburst is a chewy candy, and Jolly Rancher is a hard candy.
Right. Where the thing is, like, it really depends on, like, what your situation with your, like, teeth is. Well, that and if you can have sugar or not. If you can't have sugar, then you can't have either, which is sad. Which is why I think braces would suck for me, because I, like, live off sugar, basically. I, like, consume that. No, I'm not joking. Like, seriously, I will have so many snacks, and at the end of the day... Wait, I'm going off topic. Oh, wait, that's the point of a podcast.
Yeah!
The point of a podcast is to go off topic. Oh, never mind. Let me continue then.
And honestly, I feel it this way. However, okay, so I'll separate my favorite candies into 3 categories. I'll separate them into the chewy, all around, the hard candies, and the chocolate candies. So, my favorite hard candies are like Jolly Ranchers. What about you?
Oh, favorite, like candies or candy bars? Can they be like candy bars?
Well, yeah, but most candy bars are in the chocolate section.
True.
I don't think there's any hard candy bars besides the Jolly Rancher ones they made one time.
There's a Jolly Rancher candy bar?
Yeah.
That sounds disgusting. Like, wait, was it like one of those like pop, like those pops, like those, shoot, what are they called? It's like the push pops where you like put your finger in it. That sounds weird. Where you like put your finger in it and then it like pops out like a lollipop or something like that.
Man, I love those. I got this like not fruit punch, but sherbet, like sherbet pop ice cream, where you like spin the little thing and the sherbet pops out. It was so good. I got it from an ice cream truck.
Nice. Dude, ice cream trucks, they're like so creepy because we just like walk up to these big trucks and these weird looking guys are always operating them. Like these guys that are like
4-year-old men with like 3-foot long beards operating them.
Right.
Like honestly.
What if you're putting your beard in my ice cream? I don't want my SpongeBob ice cream getting ruined. Also, those freaking...
To get hair all over it.
Dude, the SpongeBob ice cream things, have you seen, like, the creepy pictures of them? Like, how they melt and the gumballs, like... Oh, it's so weird. I don't like it.
How would you have gumballs for eyes?
It's weird and I don't like it.
Yes, I want to have gumballs with my ice cream.
That doesn't make any sense. But
Okay.
every single time I go to Baskin Robbins, every time, I have to get it no matter what. Bubblegum. That's the only flavor I ever eat. I don't know why. I might be a psychopath.
Wow,
Seriously,
weird.
every time I walk into Baskin Robbins, hey, could I get 2 scoops of bubblegum? It's so weird, and I don't know why. Why is it weird? Why is it normal?
I
Who
feel
knows?
you. Anyways, chewy category. As you know, it's definitely Starburst.
Wait, a chewy category.
Like just all around candy.
Right, all around candies. The best chewy stuff. The most chewy candy, or like the most frequent ones, frequent, the most frequent chewy candies I get are sweet tart mini bites.
Oh my god.
I don't know what's about it. It's just so savory. It's just
I love those.
like the little mini like balls or whatever they are. It's so freaking good. I don't know why.
Actually, no. Screw all of that. Screw Starburst. Smarties are the literal best.
Dude, they are. I hear they're gonna like discontinue them or something. Like I heard
No.
something like I think it was my grandma, but to be honest, I don't really take anything literally from my grandma anymore.
Honestly, Smarties feel like drugs. Like I feel high when I eat things.
Yeah, didn't we like in 5th grade? Everyone made a joke about that. Everyone made a joke about like taking Smarties as like a drug. I mean, I know I have. I mean, who hasn't, to be honest?
One of my friends in 6th grade, I don't want to say his actual name, let's just call him Robert or something.
Robert, okay.
So, Robert, one time when we were in class, I think we were in, like, math class, he freaking smashed the Smarties on the floor and inhaled them and freaking, snorted them.
Bruh.
Anyways, oh wait, cut this part out, Logan.
Okay.
It was actually Richie who did that in math class.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Okay, back to podcast. Yeah, it was so weird.
That does sound weird.
Honestly,
That kid probably like grew up somewhere and was like, cocaine funny.
dude, honestly. Anyways, chocolate. Favorite chocolate candy.
Favorite chocolate candy. Damn.
It's hard between, like,
Okay, hear me out. Almond Hershey bars that are in a freezer.
it sounds pretty good, but my favorites are the cookies and cream Hershey's chocolate bars.
I haven't had those
They're
actually.
so good.
Did you know that M&M's came out with a candy bar?
Oh yeah, I know. I watched the Odd Ones Out, dude.
The odd ones out. That's the only way we know. It's the only way we know that the things exist.
I mean, I eventually would have found out, but that's just how I know it right now.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways, I think this just the flavor of the Hershey's cookie and cream bars are just so good. So get this, on Valentine's Day, I got 2 of them, and
Well, speaking of Valentine's Day, if you guys were single on Valentine's Day, I know I was. I'm lonely and depressed as hell. I'm not depressed. That was a joke.
But my mom gave me candy, so I was happy.
I got
Anyway,
cotton candy. I don't know why she gave me cotton, but it was good.
cotton candy is pretty good. Not gonna lie, I kind of got like tired of it though because they always sell it at like the cinemas.
Right. Apparently, cotton candy is just literal straight up sugar that's been spun around a lot. That's what cotton candy is.
Like basically popcorn and cotton candy are
Also,
like the two things that are always sold at theaters. If you don't have cotton candy or popcorn in the theater, what are you doing?
you want to know something?
What?
Cotton candy was actually developed by a dentist. Isn't that weird?
Very weird, but
I know. I just heard that somewhere, and I was like, oh, cool.
um
The man supposed to not to end. What am I talking about? I don't know. The man supposed to end cavities created more of them.
anyway, so I ate my Hershey's cookie and cream bar. I ate the first one on the same day I got it, and I ate the second one the next day, like the entire bar. They're just so good. I couldn't resist it.
Ah, now I want I want some almond Hershey's, dude. That stuff is so good because I'm a huge nut fan.
Yes.
Well, nuts as in like walnuts, almonds. Also, almonds have a small dose of cyanide in them, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows what cyanide is, but if you don't, it's basically like a poison that agents used to drink in case they were like comprehended. So they would just like swallow cyanide pills and basically just off themselves. So that's what cyanide is. And almonds have a lot of it. The more you know. Bum 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 done.
Please don't take that nuts part out of context.
Yes, please don't.
I'm not a huge fan of them, but honestly, I see where you're coming from.
They're so good. How could you not like them?
How about another subject related to candy? Halloween.
Dude, Halloween.
Honestly, this year's Halloween, it kind of sucked, but people got very creative with giving people candy.
Yeah.
Some people were just boring and straight up be like, sorry, due to COVID, we can't give candy. But some of these people had really cool ideas. They had like these candy chutes. Like they tossed candy down it, and you could put your bucket over there or like pillowcase.
Right.
And then you would be able to collect the candy, and it's super cool.
Yeah, my neighborhood did a thing where like I think 3 houses that were chained together. They had their candy hanging in trees. So, like, you would have to pick the candy down from the trees, and it was so cool. And it was, like, called, like, the candy.
Really cool. Our neighbor had, one of our next-door neighbors had, like, this haunted house that you could go through. Sadly, they didn't do it for 2020. It was in, like, 2019 and 2018. You know, all the years before that. It was so freaking cool. And also, this year we only got, like, 1 or 2 kids at our door. Like, usually, since our neighborhood really sucks, we usually wouldn't get that many kids at our door anyways. Like, usually 5 to 6, like, kids or people,
right.
Whatever. This year we got, like, absolutely no people. It's actually pretty sad.
That's strange.
Fun fact, I dressed up as an Among Us crewmate.
So did I.
It was blowing up. I became a purple crewmate. It's actually more hard to find a costume for because, like, where are you gonna find a purple astronaut suit?
Yeah, I had one. I tried to do like the nuclear skin, like you know the one with like the gas mask and the hazmat.
Oh yeah.
I tried to make that, and I just looked like a freaking like Chernobyl survivor or something like that. Seriously, I looked freaking... I put on my grandfather's skydiver jumpsuit and a gas mask from the Halloween store. Also, Spirit Halloween, first of all, it's a massive ripoff, dude. Like, you can buy one animatronic there for like $300, and then it'll break the next year. It's so annoying.
Oh yeah, my sister and my mom went to Spirit Halloween. I didn't, because that's boring. But,
it was scary.
Oh, dude, you know what I should have done for my costume?
What?
You know the sticky note hat? You know...
Oh, the sticky note. I think that was one of my original ideas, yeah.
I could have done that. I mean, I have tons of sticky notes at home.
Okay, you gotta admit, Among Us has officially passed away.
Yeah, I think it's almost died. Once they get that airship update, though, it's coming right back
They
up.
need that airship update like now. Their game is dying. It's like
I
running.
know.
It's like running on their like last lifeline, like their last IV bag. They're like, doctors, we need more IV bags. He's not gonna make it. Oh,
Okay,
there's an airship update coming soon, but I don't know if he'll make it in time.
okay,
And then like the doctors are panicking as they're trying to like do everything they can to keep the game alive.
I'll be honest, I don't think it's dead. Like, I think that's over-exaggerating a lot. But I think it's, like, you know, a little bit of popularity has died out within it, just because we've been playing it for months.
Right.
And, you know,
Because
a little
when
bit
you
dead.
play a game over and over and over and over again, it gets boring. You
Yeah,
don't
but
want
you
to
get
play it
like,
anymore. It just...
Good game.
Right, it gets repetitive. It, like, the detective stuff, like, I can see why people got so mad that they stopped playing the game because, one, they just, every time they got imposter, it happens all the time with me, where, like, I'm the imposter, and everyone in the game is 10 times smarter than they were when I was a crewmate.
Oh, God.
Why does that happen? Can you explain
I
to
don't
me?
know. Honestly, I don't. It just...
But has that happened to you before?
Yeah, it has. Like, okay, it's probably not very accurate, but, like, it just feels like it.
It does feel like it. Like, I feel like when we played Among Us a couple times on this channel, check out those videos, by the way. When we checked out, or no, when we did those videos, I felt the same way, dude. It was crazy.
I still play it time to time, but, like...
Right. It's
you
still
know,
a fun
I
game.
don't play it, like, non-stop anymore.
Right. Like, when I got home, as soon as I got home, I was, like, asking the boys, yo, you guys want to play Among Us? And, you know the Among Us chat we have? It's dead. It's dead.
What did the last time someone talked was in, like, November. It's very sad.
Right. Oh, by the way, if you guys are, like, this far into the video, good job for you. Also, do you think I should start a Discord? I don't know. I think I should start a Discord, but...
Maybe.
Oh, shoot, my mom and dad watch these videos. I'm gonna have to cut that part out. Crap. My mom and dad watch these videos, and they can't know I have Discord. Because I'm not supposed to, because random people can message me, apparently.
I think we got pretty far. Shall we, like, end the podcast soon?
I don't know, it's only been... how long? I don't know. We should end it soon, though, I do agree. Can you...
So... Because, like, the reason I kind of just wanted to end it is because I don't really know what to talk about now.
Right.
Dang, we're gonna have to part out. I was thinking what to do.
Right, I was like just waiting for you to respond. I'm making like a fake record player for my...
We should just talk about detective games in general.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, let's start now. Continuing the conversation, Among Us, I'll admit, Among Us has kind of died out, but just the concept and detective games in general are just so cool.
Yeah, they are. I don't really see the appeal in detective games. I like fast-paced games. I don't like games where you gotta sit around and talk to people. That's why I don't play Animal Crossing very much. It's a great game. Don't get me wrong. I was obsessed with that game. But it just got to the point where every day I would, like, grieve over having to, like... I would have to pick weeds. I would have to talk to the villagers so they wouldn't go away. I would have to make sure there was no important clothing items I wanted to buy. I would like have to plant trees. Like it almost felt like a chore to do the game. And I don't think video games should have that feeling. Whereas like Doom Eternal, that's like more like action packed, you know, bop bandit, and
Honestly, I like both games. I
right.
just
Oh, I got off topic again.
that, but you shouldn't feel like you have to do that in Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is like a game where you can just freely like express yourself. You can just do whatever. You can chill.
Right, but what I find, sorry to interrupt you, but what I find annoying is that in order to progress, you have to do all that stuff. You have to make your island look good. What if to make my island look good, I need the land tools, right? You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I feel you, but Animal Crossing isn't really all about progressing. You know, you can just chill. You know, do whatever you want. Like check the stores often, find some items. Like it's really not about progressing. I just like progressing in the game because, like, duh, you're progressing.
Right.
Once you complete the game, though, you just have such. Well, you feel like you have so much more freedom with what you can do, though. Because, like, after the end of the game, like when the credits roll, Tom Nook doesn't have anything more for you to do. You're free to do whatever you want, and that's, like, really the true magic of Animal Crossing.
But that's where someone like me would put down the game and stop playing. Because I need an objective. I need something to do at all times, and I always need that little voice in my head saying, hey, you could be doing this right now, just reminding you. Like, I need an objective. I need something to do. I can't just sit around and do stuff and do, like, side quests and stuff like that. I need...
Okay, honestly, I agree if you're that type of person, because, like, you want to progress, in which you can, but, like you said, progressing, in your opinion, is just not fun to do, because you don't like going through all this dialogue and everything.
Right.
So I can respect your opinion. I'm just not that type of person.
Right.
Where...
Sorry. But I think, like, a game like Ace Attorney, I wouldn't find appealing, because it's a court case. I mean, who wants to go to court on their own will? You know? I mean, I get that you like the game. I know that you like the game a lot. I just don't get the appeal. What is it about, like, Ace Attorney that, like, sucks you in so much?
Honestly, the action-packed... First of all, it's the action-packed court cases, because, like, you know, it starts out normal, and then epic music cues, you know.
True.
It just makes it so dramatic, and it's so cool.
Right, I hear the music is, like, some of the best parts of the game.
You haven't given it a try yet?
I haven't. I've played the Roblox version.
Oh, yeah, Roblox version is kind of trash. You don't get that feel because, like, it's unscripted. So, therefore, you don't really, like, you know, get that much feels, you know?
Right.
But, you know, in Ace Attorney, like, it's a single-player game. It's completely scripted. You know, you have to do the right things to progress inside the game.
Right.
And also, the story is just, like, amazing.
Right, there's a story to it, right?
Yeah, and the story is actually really good. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm just gonna say it's really good.
It's like a murder story or something like that. Like
and also, I think talking and just seeing the characters' expressions and animations is just kind of charming, honestly.
Right, like, objection! He wasn't in the murder room. He was in the other room. But nani? Like,
sure.
I would get why people would like it. I would get it.
But, yeah, I understand the game might not be for you, but I think you should at least give it a try.
I should give it a try, yeah. But the thing is, I don't buy video games. I don't, unless I'm really, really, like, if I'm gonna buy a video game, I'm gonna look at all the reviews, all the not the playthroughs, but like all the reviews. How good's the game? 1 to 10, you know the deal.
Oh,
And
trust me, there's probably amazing reviews because people love that game.
yeah,
But again, they may not be your type of person. It really depends. You just have to try or actually see the game to really have an opinion on it. Mostly see the game, but also just playing the game. Like, you get to actually experience it.
right,
Therefore, I mean, you get to experience it in videos. But you
right,
get to experience it even more when you're playing the game because you get to actually do the things.
right. That's why I like immersive video games.
Oh,
Like,
especially in virtual reality.
oh my god, yeah. Call of Duty, or no, not Call of Duty. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners on VR is one of the most immersive VR games I have ever played. It feels like you're actually in a zombie apocalypse. And
It sounds pretty good, and I've heard it's pretty good.
Right.
But about VR, like when you see the videos, you're like, oh, that looks really cool. I want to try that. But when you actually play it, it's so much more. Like you're in the game, and no, it's not just some screen you're looking at. I mean, it is a screen, but through the lenses, it kind of uses the effect that the 3DS does to make it actually look 3D and stuff. It's just so cool.
See, I don't really own a 3DS or like the old school video game consoles. The most old school video game console I got is a PS2. And even that, I have like Gran Turismo 4 and like Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, and that's about it.
Does the NES Classic count? Because it's like a mini version of the NES. So I technically consider it that, even though it was released in 2016, it's a smaller version of the NES with NES games. So I'd say it's a retro console.
What, the mini NES?
Yeah, the NES Classic Edition. But if not, then I'd say it would be the Nintendo 64 if I could find my Super Nintendo. I don't know where. I thought technically my Super Nintendo is my uncle's Super Nintendo. If I
You got
could
a
find
Super
that,
Nintendo?
Then that would be my most retro video game console.
My most retro video game console. I wouldn't even call it a video game console because it doesn't even work. I've bought like a bunch of parts to get it working and it just never works. It's a broken Atari 2600, which is if you guys like new generations like watching Fortnite videos on your iPad. If you don't know what an Atari 2600 is, it's basically the first video game console, like the first homemade, or not the homemade, the first like home console ever to exist.
Okay, there were a couple before that, but Atari is considered to be
right. Atari was the one who mass produced it. Sure, there were video games, but the Atari 2600 was like the first mass produced
okay,
one.
after you scratch everything I just said, it's not working. It probably doesn't work. But the oldest video game console I actually physically have is a ColecoVision. I hate what the frick? There's like a number pad on the controller. Who freaking thought that was a good idea?
The ColecoVision. I've heard of that.
Freaking looked at their phone and said, "I'm drunk." Totally not a reference to Scott the Laws, by the way.
Okay. Dude, I want a Nokia. You know the Nokia like 32. Is it Nokia 32? I forgot. I want a Nokia 32 just for the lulz. And I would use it as an actual phone too.
My Samsung Smart Fridge.
What?
I said, yo guys, I'm playing Fortnite on my Samsung Smart Fridge.
Yeah, apparently some guy beat like Dark Souls something, like one of the most hardest video games in history, on an LG Smart Fridge with a Wii guitar. Like one of the Wii guitars, you know, like the like Rock Hero or Rock or whatever it's called. Also, I've spent this entire podcast modeling a record player for an animation that I'm making, and I'm not going to tell you what it's called.
Also, we were talking about candy earlier.
Right, no, yeah, didn't you change the subject to detective games or something like that?
What the frick just happened?
I don't know. You get kind of lost when you're talking for a while. You get off topic so much. You get lost in your own words, basically. It's a feeling that you can never shake, and it's just so... I find it very cool. I don't know about anyone else, but I find it cool.
Yeah. Wait, at this part, should we end it soon? Because, like, how long have we been recording?
I don't know. Check the,
Can you check OBS?
Yeah, but I'll have to stop the recording first. Or no, wait. I can just check OBS. I'm an idiot. 31 minutes.
Oh.
Podcasts last, like, 5 hours. Like normal ones.
I mean, yeah, but we're really gonna sit here until 10 p.m.
True.
We'll just call it like a mini podcast, I guess.
Yeah. I have one in the works that I still need to make.
Oh, should we? Okay, I feel like we should talk for like maybe an hour. That's like 30 more minutes of conversation. I don't know if I can do that.
You just want to stop here then?
Yeah, so let's continue the video again. Okay, guys, I think that's gonna be the end.
Yo, that was a poppin' video, dude. I hope you guys like and subscribe. Don't forget to buy the merch. Okay.
It was a very short podcast, I'm not gonna lie, for this episode.
Usually podcasts are like 12 times the length of what we just did. Like 2 hours long. Something like that.
Hours.
Yeah, they go crazy times on those things.
Yeah, honestly, it's just late, and we probably...
Also, I like how we tried to end the podcast, but we get into another subject about other podcasts.
I know. Honestly, like, I don't think I can endure that much time, if I'm being completely honest.
That's horrifying.
Anyways, yeah, that was pretty fun. It was pretty fun talking about video games. I think podcasts are really cool, because not only we're best friends, and I learned several things about him today, and he probably learned several things about me today. That's just the cool thing about podcasts. You learn about other people by talking to them.
Yes.
Anyways, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. Smash like and subscribe.
Don't say that.
So that Logan can eat dinner.
I already eat dinner. I don't make anything off this YouTube channel. I wish.
Well, maybe we can make that joke once we get monetized.
Yeah, all you need is 1,000 subscribers and over 100 watch time views, so that's all.
1,000 watch time hours.
1,000 watch time hours and 1,000 subscribers, bro. So that means each subscriber has to watch your videos for 1 hour. And with it popping. Okay.
Anyways,
Alright, you want me to just end it now?
This was pretty fun. Bye!
Eh.